Hello, everybody. My name is Larissa Tormey, and you're all very welcome to a new edition of My Music and My Story show. Today, I will talk to Kristian Philip Valentina from United States of America. His musical palette falls between the lines of indie folk, singer-songwriter, and Americana. Kristian's newest album is a concept record based on the four seasons spring, summer, fall, and winter. The plot is a love story that starts in spring and waves through the seasons, leading to a breakup in the winter. Kristian wrote this album in 7 days to process his relationship that had ended. Although it ends as a sad story, it's a story that will resonate with many others and hopefully can be a healing balm of hope. Let's begin from a very positive, new found love spring song.
Now that winter's past, daffodils will sprout past spring green grass, for hope is outside your door. What new love will wash ashore? Before we touched before, we had our very first kiss. My heart is fertile ground. You were a fresh rain crashing down. Now we will grow as one, like a tender bud from this newfound love. You have calmed my days. You've brought color to my grays. All that you do, oh, every little thing. Don't wake me up if this is a dream. How did I last this long without you here in my life? My heart is fertile ground. You're the oxygen all around.
First of all, it's really, really nice to see you. I love your music, Kristian. You're so talented. Oh, wow.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Very talented. And I listened to your music and I read your biography as well on your website. And before we start anything, I'm based in Ireland. I'm originally from Russia. I don't know, do you know or not? But I am based in Ireland, and country music is huge in Ireland. Huge.
Really?
It's the most popular style of music. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So you work in kind of folk and Americana, which is very popular in Ireland. So I know Irish people would love your music, but they don't really know you though at all.
Well, my full name, it's Kristian Philip Valentino Giletti.
Wow.
So
The thing is that the Giletti, it's spelled a little strange, and so people can usually not pronounce it. So for my music, I typically just go for my first name and my two middle names, Kristian Philip Valentino.
Okay.
Um, and yeah, I'm originally from the Chicago area.
Hmm.
That's kind of where I grew up at. And right now I live in North Carolina,
Right.
like in the mountains
In
now.
the
So
mountains.
yeah,
It's a nice place to write music, isn't it?
it's
When you live.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I so understand you because I moved here from Moscow. Moscow, like a hugely overpopulated city, like I suppose like Chicago, New York, and I live on the farm now for many years. Cattle
Oh,
around,
wow.
and it's the same. It's lovely environment for writing music.
That's awesome. Yeah, being on a farm, that would be really cool.
So, Christian, tell me, please, you have a kind of my program is all about life stories,
Yeah.
because I mean, especially songwriter, you're writing about yourself, and you have a quite kind of two parts of your music career, isn't it?
Mhm.
First, it's like before you moved to the mountains, before you got married. I know you even had a different music name that I checked it. Just tell us a little bit about that. Like, what was that first part? um, what was your name that time as a musician, and what did you record?
Yeah. So in 2010, August of 2010, my father passed away. And then
So sorry.
literally like a week later, I lost my job that I was living at that I had for a while.
Okay.
And then a week or two after that, this girl I had been seeing for a while broke up with me. And this all like accumulated within August of 2010. It was a really tough month.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up kind of without a home for a little while. Um, and I had this guitar. It was from a prior relationship that I had been in a long time ago, like years before this happened. And the person had never come and pick up her like guitar.
Mm-hmm.
So I just kind of had it laying around. I would fiddle around with it every once in a while, but it wasn't really anything serious that I took it as. It was more just like a little side hobby. But then after August of 2010 happened, I basically just kind of went to the guitar and started kind of just making up some of my first songs. Um,
So,
they
so
weren't that.
Christian, is it
Mhm.
is it appropriate question? No, no. How old were you at that time?
I would have been 25.
So you saying you actually wrote your first song that at 25 you didn't write before at all. You didn't do anything like professionally. No.
No,
Wow.
I grew up in church and I was playing music in church. Like I was playing the drums.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes I would play acoustic guitar.
Uh-huh.
So I had a little bit of a musical background, but not necessarily a songwriting background.
Right.
And so that's really when I started writing songs. I came up with a moniker. My music was under Ramblin' Pan. Um, and so
That was
Ramblin' Pan,
your stage name. Rambling
yeah,
Pan, yeah? Okay.
yeah. So that was my stage name. And I really just did Ramblin' Pan from 2010 to like early 2016. So
Mm-hmm.
for about almost 5, 6 years. And to be honest, I got really, really burnt out. Um, the reason I got burnt out though was I was speaking to a lot of people of like, how do I actually like make it in this business? Like, what do I actually need to do to get out there, get
Mm-hmm.
my name out there? And they kind of pointed me through some different things, teaching me how to like set up emails for shows,
Yeah.
um, just little things like that. What ended up happening was I ended up getting a job working from home. And so once that happened, I took that as a sign like, hey, I can do this job anywhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to book a bunch of shows all over the country and I'm just going to travel to all of them,
Mm-hmm.
play. I'll work my normal full-time job like during the day and
Mm-hmm.
then play music at night
In the
wherever I
evening, yeah.
am. So I did that for years, and it really burnt me out pretty bad. Nothing really became of it. I kind of got pretty depressed, to be honest. And so I was ready to just kind of call it quits. I just didn't think the songwriting thing was really for me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the thing is, though, is that before I quit, I recorded this Seasons album. So
Yeah.
this Seasons album that I have was originally supposed to be a Ramblin' Pan record. The thing is that I recorded it and then decided to take a break from music.
Okay.
So this Seasons album has just been sitting in a computer since 2016.
I got it. Autumn song of the album, Gold Treasure.
We were headed south to rejuvenate our bodies. The rites of spring, the robins sing for you. No matter the winter, spring is sure to follow. Yesterday, forever, and tomorrow. You're a treasure through and through. Your gold love, it's true. I celebrate all your cute, silly ways, 'cause they're gold love, your gold love, it's true. It's true. I have all the sarcastic lines, my jokes are a dry wine, but I'll make them all day for you. You're causing me a deep laugh that starts in my belly. Turn this stone heart to jelly, yeah you do. You're a treasure through and through. Your gold love, it's true. I celebrate all your cute, silly ways, 'cause they're gold love, your gold love, it's true. Treasure through and through. Your gold love, it's true. I celebrate all your cute, silly ways, 'cause your gold love, it's true. Yeah, your gold love, it's true. Your gold love, it's true. It's true.
And then I ended up dropping the Ramblin' Pan moniker. And around 2019, I got with my now wife, and we moved to Asheville, North Carolina. And it was during the time that I was down here, she was really pushing me to do music again.
Oh, that's nice.
Down here in Asheville, folk Americana is like really big. It's a very popular genre around here. So she was really pushing me. I had this album that was basically done. I just needed to add a few things to it. So August of 2020, I ended up going to Kansas City and finishing up the record. That's where I had recorded originally, was in Kansas City back in 2016. That's actually where I recorded all my albums, in Ramblin' Pan too. Was in Kansas City.
Same studio, is it, Kristian? The same studio.
The exact same studio. So I went back, I redid a couple vocals, we laid down electric guitars, and then my wife actually sang on a couple songs. And so then, I was like, okay, let's do this. I'll go by Kristian Philip Valentino, my first name, my two middle names, and I'll try to start, another project.
And Kristian, did she sing as a solo, or did you do duets on the album, your wife?
Mostly duets, except for the last song, which hasn't been released yet. She kind of had her own solo part in it.
Ah, lovely. So, that's nice.
Yeah. It's the breakup song, so she's like really sad.
Well, you didn't break up anyway. You're still together, I hope.
Yeah.
You're good.
It's just because of the seasons. The record it's a concept record, and so it just moves with the seasons. And so the springtime is the beginning of the relationship.
It's a nice concept for the album. Relationship kind of coordinated with the seasons, is it? Like ups and downs of relationship. It's nice. I liked this actually when I was listening to it. You're releasing the singles now from this album, song by song, is it? Under your real name.
I started March 2021. So that would have been the first spring song. And then I've just been releasing based on the season for each month. So there's 12 songs, one for each month of the year.
Great.
So I only have 2 more songs to release. I have a January song and then a February, and then it'll all be officially released. And then sometime in March, I'll probably compile it as like a full-length
album. You're probably going to put it out as a full album as well then, are you?
Oh, yeah.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
Great. I'm delighted for you.
Thank you.
But the songs are really beautiful. And Kristian, tell me, you play guitar anyway. That's your main instrument, is it?
Yeah, mostly acoustic guitar right now.
And do you, in the songwriting part, do you write the lyrics first or music, or how does it work for you? What is the process?
90% of the time I have the music first. And then I come up with melodies really fast. I guess that's kind of a big strength of mine, is I can come up with a melody really quick. And so that's usually what happens. I'll have the guitar part written. I'll come up with a melody really fast. Wow. And then I'm really just kind of playing puzzle. Like the lyrics are essentially just puzzle pieces to fit into the melody.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's interesting because, I'm asking because I'm songwriter as well, but it's complete opposite with me. I write the lyrics first, and then I try to put melody on the lyrics. And I actually find it's very difficult to write lyrics on the melody because, as you said, it's like a puzzle. It has to fit in, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's kind of hard work.
And now we are going to listen to a summer song of the album, August Waltz.
Baby, it's been quite some time since we danced away the night. So I made plans and there's a surprise when you get home. I laid it out on the bed. You know I love when you wear it. I'll pick you up at 6 as soon as I get off work. Let me spin you round and round. Show you off to the whole damn town. You're the sweetest thing I've ever found as we dance to this old August waltz. As we sway to this tune underneath the stars and moon, I'll pull you in real close and whisper in your ear. You love me tender, you love me sweet. You always sweep me off my feet. So let me count the ways that you light up my life. Let me spin you round and round. Show you off to the whole damn town. You lift my feet right off the ground. Oh, as we sway to this old August waltz. As we dance to this old August waltz. Spin you round to this old August. Let me spin you round and round. Show you off to the whole damn town. You're the sweetest thing I've ever found. As we dance to this old August waltz. As we dance to this old August waltz. Fall in love to this old August waltz.
And any touring, Kristian? Do you do live? Can you actually? Are you able to sing live or not?
Oh yeah, like I said, I was doing touring with Ramblin' Pan for a long time. I kind of started the project I went and finished the project during the pandemic. So I haven't been touring or really playing live at all, just because of everything going on.
Would you like to do live, or would you like to stay more as a songwriter, like to do inside home work?
I think live, and that's just because where I live, North Carolina, they have a lot of music spots all throughout the entire
So you
state.
have places to play, obviously, yeah?
Yeah, it'd be really,
great.
really easy to do like a North Carolina tour. So
Super.
I think that was one of my big problems with Ramblin' Pan, though, was I didn't really know much about the marketing back then.
Mhm.
So when I would book these shows, nobody really knew me in these other places I'd go
Yeah.
play. I would just kind of like hope for the best. And so now, if I were to do a tour, I'd probably just keep it right here in North Carolina until I could help, start to kind of actually build a following, and then maybe move it on to some other states.
And do you do everything about marketing yourself, all the online stuff? Who does that for you? Do you have anybody to help you at all?
It's really strange. I have a lot of PR companies that reach out to me. And so I might start working with some PR companies. It would be a totally new thing for me, but most of the time it's just me and my wife kind of doing stuff.
And next is the beautiful winter song from the Kristian's new album, Wind, Hail and Snow.
We won't last another winter. I know we won't. Though it's hard for me to know now, I wish it wasn't true. I do. Sing me a song where I can dance all of my demons away. I was waiting for the right time, but love sign. That's a sign. That's a sign. There in the powder flakes I left, your heart bare and freezing cold. There's nothing here worth fighting for. It's just the same damn story at this point. We're spinning round and round. We'll never touch the ground. So I'm letting go through wind, hail, and snow.
Now tell something nice to Irish people who are going to watch you. some wishes or whatever from Kristian.
Well, my grandpa visited Ireland about 10 years ago, and he absolutely loved it. He raved about it. It's a beautiful
sure.
country. I really want to get out there. I'm a really big Damien Rice fan. I think he's from Ireland.
Yeah, he is. He is.
So that's I hope there's like a little connection there with like the
your
folk
music,
stuff.
your music are very much in tune of this Irish folk singers. Actually, I really loved it. It will be well received here. I'm telling you, definitely. So
that's awesome.
Maybe it's a start of something nice. We'll see anyway for Ireland for you.
Definitely.
Anyway, but don't get down in life, but by life events. Unfortunately, life is like that, and it's always going to be up and down. Nothing we can do about it. But what we can do, you find your way, you release in your music.
Yeah.
So, and we actually benefited because now we can listen to your beautiful music. So please, Kristian, never stop. Continue doing your music.
Thank you so much. That means a lot to me.
Thank you, Kristian. Bye-bye now.
Yeah, have a great rest of the day.
And traditionally, I always finish my show with my own song, Crowded Places, one of my latest singles.
My coffee tastes so bittersweet, exactly like my pain. I'm sitting in the coffee shop, abandoned once again. I watch the people laugh and chat, they try to make new starts. Nobody cares about us and our broken hearts. Crowded places, lonely faces, tired people, full of pretenses. Be alone, go within, a whisper sometimes louder than a scream. I'm walking in a big green field, I'm soaking in blue skies. I'm in the middle of the world, I'm reaching out my heights. It is amazing that in here I never feel alone. My soul with me, my smile with me, and all my troubles gone. Crowded crowded places, empty faces. I'm again waiting for your embraces. You are my fate, but please don't worry. It's rather too late to say that you're sorry.
That's it for today, guys. I'm normally on YouTube and Facebook on Saturdays 4 p.m. Irish time. Don't forget to share and follow me as I'm helping an independent musicians.